section 9.2. Before, now we have a system with 3 equations and how many variables? 3 variables, x, y, z. First of all, how to prove that this is a solution? It has to satisfy the first equation, the second one, and the third one. But keep in your mind always this is x, y, and then z. Write down the solution. Now plug in 0, -2, and 5 on the first one. If I plug in on the first one, 0 minus 4 times -2 plus 5. Is that equal 13? -4 times -2, 8. Plus 3 plus 5 is 13. So this is satisfied. Let's plug in with the second one. 3 times 0 plus the value of y is -2 minus the value of z, which is 5. This is 0, -2 minus 5, -7. Satisfy the second one. I have to check the third one. 0, 2 times 0, plus 3 times -2, plus 5. 0, this is -6 plus 5, which is the one, satisfy the third one. So now it's a solution for the system. Okay. Now, if you have this system, how are we going to try to find the solution? That means how are we going to find the value of x and y and z? Here. Not that much hard. This is 1. This is 2. And this is 3. That's important if you remember the equations, so you can know when you're working on. Choose 2 equations. Okay? 1 and 2. I'm going to choose these 2 equations and write it down here. Cancel one of the variables. Okay? Then you're going to go back, choose another different equations, and you have to cancel the same variable to convert the system from 3 variables to lower 2 variables. And then you're going to go back and use the same method we learned before. So now if I choose this one, 1 and 2, I'm going to choose 1 and 2. Let's write down the system, which is x plus y minus z equal -4. And 2x minus y minus z equal -7. Now I have 2 equations, right? 1 and 2. Can I cancel one of the variable? The y is already canceled. So now if I choose another equations here, I have to focus on canceling the same variable, which is the y. So now check what's the left here. X plus 2x, 3x minus 2z equal what? -11. I'm gonna name this equation number 4. Is that okay so far? Yes or no? Now, what do you think? Which one we're gonna choose the next one?
3.
Now I have a new equation, which is number 4. I chose 1 and 2, I get this new equations. I'm gonna choose 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Write it down. 2x minus y minus z equal -7. And x plus 6y plus 2z equal -1. Now I'm going to ask you, which variable we're going to cancel? The y, The same variable we canceled from the first step. Have to cancel the same one. So I'm gonna cancel the y. I have to multiply the first one by 6. That's mean this one became 12x minus 6y minus 6z equal what? Negative 22. Keep the next one exactly the same. Cancel the y. What's the left? 12x plus x, 13x. Negative 6z plus 2z, 4z equal what? I'm gonna name this one. Is that okay so far? Didn't do anything. The same steps. Choose 1 and 2. Cancel one of the variables. It's up to you which one you're gonna choose. It's fine. Here, plus y minus y. Cancel it. You're gonna get questions 4. Choose another 2 different equations. You can choose 1 and 3. It's fine. You can choose 1 and 2 because we already did that. You can choose 1 and 3, 2 and 3. It's fine. You get the 2 equations. Cancel the same variable you did on the first one. You're gonna get another equation. Now 4 and 5. Write it down here. Write down 4. This is 4, which is 3x minus 2z equal negative 11. And 5 is going to be 13x minus 4z equal 4,3. Is that okay so far? Now, can we solve this one? The new system? This is the new system. From 4, from 5. I get the new system. Can I solve this one? Only 2 variables. System with 2 equations with 2 variables. How am I going to solve it? Which one are you going to cancel? Z or X? Z. How are you going to cancel the Z?
Times -2.
You're going to multiply the first one by -2. So multiply this one by -2. That's mean is going to be negative 6x plus 4z equal 22. Keep the second one exactly the same. Cancel. Negative 6 plus 13, 7x equal what? 22 minus 43,
21.
negative 21. Divide both sides by 7. How much is the value of x? Is that okay? Now I have the value of x. Can I find the z? By plugging in 5 or 4, which is the same thing here. You're gonna find the value of z. Then you're gonna get x and z. Can you find the y? You're gonna go back, plug in here to find the y. Is that okay? So x equal -3. Go back and plug in -3 here. I'm write down these 4 so you can know. From 4, 3 times -3 minus 2z equal -11. So -9 minus 2z equal -11. Move the 9 to the other side. -2z equal How much the value of z? By both sides, so the value of z is going to be 1. Now I have the value of z and I have the value of x. So now from 1, we're going to go back here. Any equations, x plus y minus z. X plus y minus z equal -4. X equal -3. Plus y minus z equal 1 equal -4. Move everything to the side. Y is going to be equal -4 plus 3 plus 1. So how much the value? Is that okay? So x, y, z is the solution. X is -3 by 0 and z is 1. This is a solution for the system. How are you going to make sure it's a solution? When you plug in the first equations to satisfy -4, -7, and -1. Okay.